Hey guys, this is Kana, and welcome back to Lucid 9. But we really missed you. I smiled gently at their kind words. To be fair, my mood hasn't exactly improved from the depressing thoughts that were assaulting me earlier, but I can hardly walk away now. These girls look so happy to see me, and even though we haven't met in forever, I still consider them as my friends. The least I can do is talk to my friends. Since you're out here, I gather you don't have any classes to attend? Yep, no lectures to worry about whatsoever. We were about to hang out with a friend today actually. Go to the cafeteria, grab some lunch as the usual. Oh, Miku makes an expression as she'd remembered something. Sorry, didn't mean to ignore you. He's so... We turn around and address the boy who's been standing a few feet away this whole time. Good grief, and after going through all that trouble to invite me. Kidding, I just didn't want to interrupt. So, wait, what? So they're friends, boy? Well, I guess there's hardly surprising these girls were very into mingling the opposite sex factions into our academy days. He was at least what? Courage enough to keep his distance until it was the right moment. Courage? I have no idea what that. The far cry from the boys, so some of the boys that I had to endure. Elizabeth, meet hands and suit me, Elizabeth. Hello. How do you do? It's nice to meet you. Elizabeth? Oh, yeah. These girls sometimes talk about how they had amazing classmates back at the it's an IOL IIBA. I'm ready to meet you in the flesh. No, please. I wasn't such a big deal. She was always at the top of the class, and she was good at sports and drawing. Literally anything she tried her hand on. The flattery is humbling, but the truth wasn't so pristine. Every time an exam approached, I had to go several days with little to no sleep. Sometimes not even makeup could make mask my exhaustion. But I had to show up to school anyway to attend my attendance record would suffer at that effort, and in the end, Elizabeth, are you feeling alright? Oh, yeah, yes, I apologize, it's been a trying week. We can say that again, really. Sometimes it feels like all our professors want is to see us bleed. Do you bleed? That is university life for you. The most you can do is endure. They each flashed a complicated smile before drifting their thoughts somewhere else. Hey, if you don't have much else to do, why not hang out with us? Eh? But didn't you say you were going to the cafeteria? I'm not a student here. Don't worry. No one's gonna make a fuss if you're with us. But I could hardly do a check with the... What's that? Why is so many complicated words? First, okay, let me check. No, I don't want to check that. The student helping he'll offer me a way out. Why not? The more the merrier, right? Sadly, he's apparently too good of nature to understand the intentions behind my look. So, what do you say? No. I shuffle in place trying to come up with a good answer. You can't, right? It's not that I can't, but I look at them at the trendy clothes they're wearing, at their bags probably filled with framed with books. Then I look at the building behind them, and then what? Intellectual. There we go. Looking professors walking out of it. I imagine the classrooms they were leaving behind, and years of history and research they've been part of. And lastly, I can consider that for a couple of hours I could become part of it. I thought that as well. Just another university student living the campus life happily, and my heart still calm with fright. Actually, yes, I can. But didn't you say today was your day off? Sadly, even while it's technically my day off, that doesn't mean I can neglect my responsibilities. I'm being expected somewhere else shortly, and it's of vital importance that I'm punctual. Lies flow out of my mouth one after another. I see, sounds pretty rough. But just as you'd expect that from Elizabeth, always doing something important, and they believe them all. Why wouldn't they? I'm saying all this confidently, with pain licking my face. Faking expressions is something I'm good at. Several ones, such as smiles, are harder to pull off. Wariness, strain your eyes and cheeks just a little, and everywhere, one will trust you. Everywhere, they what? Strain your eyes and cheeks just a little, and everyone will trust your every word. I don't think that's how it works, but okay. Again, I apologize. I'd like to catch up as well, but it's no big deal. We can always chat some other time. Do you still use Patter? What's Patter? Not as much nowadays, but for you two, I can make an exception. Great! We've been meaning to reach out to our old group. Maybe we even have a little reunion. You had one of your friends with... Wait, you had one with your friends a while ago, right? Husio? No, Husio, okay. A while ago, yes. It's been it was quite a blast seeing some old faces. It's always a joy. Husio. Michael. We haven't seen Natsuki in a while either. Do you know how she's doing? Well, yes, actually. I see her often, and sometimes she comes visit me at work. At work? Elizabeth, you're working? Oh no, I let that slip. I must be rusting, seeing as I don't have to take my economical situation as often anymore. I apologize, I stumbled. I meant to say that I sometimes visit her at work. Natsuki is now a lemon-dedicated employee. You see, and my responsibility is sometimes to take me to her workplace. So, you're like a Lenny partner? I am so jelly. That is a big what's with these big words? That is a big accomplishment for someone so young. How old am I? Well, it's been something along those lines, but if you do end up planning such a gathering, I'd be glad to be there. That would make me so happy. You really get it, right? Wait, what? We should really get to it, right? Yeah, it's not like it's impossible to gather everyone, but with everything that's happened, it's just a bit. The expressions immediately go sour. Ah, they must be talking about the incident at the academy. Us in our later years could continue with our classes from home or online, but the younger students had no choice but to change schools. It was a prime situation for one's good friends to quickly lose contact. You had a rough You're rough too, right, Hashio? I hope I'm saying his name right, I don't know. Oh, not at all. The same as everybody else, I'd imagine. You're a student at the academy as well? Just first year. I got lucky and found a place in... I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, okay, fine. I couldn't relate me right away. Granted, it was still a big source of stress. For me and for me and for everyone. I'm very glad it's all in the past. Yes, the past. All in the past. And nothing else. Yeah, stress is no boner, huh? No boner at all. That's why we should go de-stress. My, I'm glad to hear that. Glad? Well, yes. If you are that stressed, it means you two have been putting a lot of effort into your studies, does it not? Ha ha. Well, not really. But students, but what students does, right? What? Why does the music stop? Not really? Did I just hear that? Uni has been so bad recently. There's been a protest about it, haven't you heard? Protests? Come to think of it, I remember hearing something along those lines a while back. Something about University of Eisenhower being more difficult than it used to be. Used to. Of course, it sounded like the usual dribble to me. Students too lazy or entitled to accept that life is hard, so I paid no mind. So, like, every year classes are becoming more and more demanding and it's super hard to keep up. And now they want to take away the arts department and all artsy extracurricular activities. So, we thought, hey, why not complain about this? As far as I remember, these girls never had an interest in activities related to arts. But maybe they developed an interest while at university. I shouldn't jump to conclusions so quickly. But, well, that's fair and all. But what about your studies? That's a good question. Actually, it's been a while since I last checked my grades. And you, Michael? Miku? Same. I didn't even study for my last exam. It felt like it wasn't worth it. You know? Like, I was going to get bad grades regardless, so why put effort into it? Wait, no. So why put in the effort? My professor sure didn't look too happy when he gave it back. He was mumbling about me being a lost cause or something. That is a very common story nowadays. And are you sure that's fine? Oh, it'll work out. At worst I'll flunk a couple of classes, but just try them again next year. Aren't you taking this too lightly? Attending UI is expensive, not to mention the demanding. They both give me a complicated expression. You might have to pay an extra year for tuition, or worse, stay on academic preparation. Not many people can afford that. So at least consider putting enough effort not flunk your classes. We are putting in effort into protesting that school is too hard and other things too. Like I have a boyfriend now who's so stressed he started taking some shady drugs. I want to help him, and isn't that what matters? Besides, the small mistake gets you flunked now. It's really unfair, and the students are being put through hell because of it. It's part of the reason why things have gotten so bad. We just want to feel more comfortable here, you know? Is that so bad? Well, their words, although their although with their faults, are still sound of heart. Even while hiding under my veil of I can't bring myself to brush away their pained expressions. I'm not saying that's wrong. But why do I feel so irritated? But student duties lie in studying. Securing yourself a good future should be just as much a priority as everything else. But not everyone is as perfect as you. We can't, you know, do such do so much effortlessly. Effortlessly. Did it really seem like I accomplished those great effortlessly? That I won those prizes without practicing to unhealthy degrees? That I attended that perfect attendance record without having to rely on all sorts of energy drinks and paramedics? I'm I'm not even sure how I should feel. All I want to is drop this subject and go home. And sure, it might be an extra expense in the long run. All I want is to stop the anger building in my stomach and up my throat. But it's just money. There are more important things than that, right? Right. Just how can they be so naive? And if I fall behind in school, so what? It's just grades on some dumb paper. These girls don't know anything. SMU's gotta be full of other opportunities. If worse comes to worse, I'm sure I'll find a new place to not. Will you cut it out there? Will you cut that already? And that's all I can tolerate. I simply cannot believe what I'm hearing right now. Yeah, Elizabeth, it's just money? It's just grades? There's so many people out there who'd give a limb to be here, and you're just willing to throw it all away so easily? Do you have the semblance of self-awareness left in your head? Um, Listen, you two. I'm saying this for your own good. No matter what's going on, you have to study. Nothing good will come out of neglecting it. So either get your act together and stop putting in some real effort, or you should bloody. Excuse me. What? Could you maybe stop this? You're making a scene. His calm voice finally excuse my anger. I understand you're upset, but please keep in mind that there are better ways to express it. It makes me realize just how loud I've been given the number of students who currently look at us like we're in some circus show. You've gone and made us fool of yourself again, but you're not a student here, right? Doesn't that make it just a little unfair on your part to judge them without understanding their circumstances? Everyone currently enrolled in the University of Examo is going through some difficult times, and they all deal with it in different ways, otherwise they wouldn't be able to keep attending. It's not that they're disagreeing with your argument either. A lot of students have dreamt of getting certain careers since they're small, you know. The fact that these two are still here is a testament of their commitment. But of course, I'm sure you yourself have your own struggles to deal with. Everybody does. Just please try to consider the situations of others before getting angry with them. Otherwise, you will just come away feeling terrible, and nobody wants to see such a nice reunion run like that. Especially not these girls, I'm sure. Dot dot dot. Just what's wrong with me today? Losing my temper like that isn't normal. It hasn't happened at all. It's not since 3 years ago. Not since that day. I should just go. Huh? Sorry girls, it appears I'm not feeling well. No, we're sorry too, right? We didn't mean to offend you or anything. Yeah, an awkward silence accompanies us as their best friend turns around and smiles away and any preying onlookers. Well, I have matters to attend now, so if you excuse me. It takes several moments to effect to maintain a certain a steady pace instead of breaking into sprint. Wait, Elizabeth. From a distance, Jack calls my name. We'll contact you for that reunion, okay? You better come. Yes, I'd be glad. I leave them behind, not daring to look back until the university is out of view. And holding my hand over my chest to migrate somewhat the stinging pain, something. I collapsed onto the bed right after getting home. Alright, then that's enough. So let's save that in this and return, and let's go to the menu, shall we? What's the menu? Here we go. Yes, I already said it. Anyways, guys, that's about it for 2 parts of Lucid 9. These two are gonna be scheduled for day after day. There's only 2 parts for right now. If you guys want more, just leave a like and yeah, do those stuff. And there's definitely a big thing coming for Minecraft. The people who love the Doom Follow series, there's something big coming. So just keep your eye out on my channel. And anyways, I'll see. This story is getting interesting. I haven't done this part. Trust me. I have completed Lucid 9 a lot, 2 times when in the past, and this is nothing like I remember. So I hope you guys enjoyed this new storyline. I didn't even know they added a new storyline to this. I'm glad I'm redoing this because I never knew that this was so intriguing. And none of these I don't recognize none of these students. I only recognize Elizabeth. Elizabeth was in the end of the last time I basically played Lucid 9, but that's all. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.